What up, what up, what up? You are now tuned into Lomo Music TV. My name is Lomo, and I'm going to be bringing y'all a beat breakdown for my beat, Up2Somethin. Let's check it out. Alright. So, basically, I did a poll last week on my Instagram. You should go follow me on that, by the way, at lomo.oss. But I did a poll last week on my Instagram of 3 beats, and I was curious which one was the most favorite. And this beat was actually the most popular. It was tied. Mine was the one that broke it, honestly, but it was tied with Coming In Fast. But I like how I made this one. It was more like musical, and the other one was more like sample based. So I chose this one to break down. But anyway, let's hop right into it. So I started off with the chords here, and I went to this Octane plugin. It was just Dream Keys. It's just a really simple like key, right? But so I started off with this. It goes to F sharp minor to B minor to E minor, and the same thing except the B minor switches to a G major. Second time around, like this. Alright, so it was that. And then I added a second set of keys with a little bit of a different sound and panned that the opposite way and turned it down. I didn't want it to be too focused on it. So that's this one. And then this is them together. Okay. From there, I added this synth drop effect. Right. And it just followed the chords. I just did the root note of the chords, and then I turned it way down. Like, I'm talking -60. So you barely hear it, but it does give like a little bit of a different feel to it. But after that, I did notice, like right around the bar 4 area, the piano like had like the delay on it. It creates kind of like a feel that it wants to go up. So I'll point it out. Here, right? So then I added this pad in, and it takes it up right there. And it sounds, I like how it came out. Right. Okay. So then after that, I added this little effect. It was like the synth drop effect. Right. And then that doesn't make it sound too much different, but and then I added this other sample from Octane, dance guitar. So like I just did that to add a lot more like movement to everything. So with all these solos is what it sounds like. And add the snare. I started off with this one. I started off with that snare, and then I was like, I want to make it a little bit more beefy. So I added this one right under it. So it's turned down a little bit under it. So you hear both of them a lot. Right. And then add the 808. to keep it real simple, but create that opening in that third bar. Right, so then after I had the snare and the basic 808, I like doing those first because they're the most simple ones. So I like to get those out the way, get the vibe of those, and then add stuff like the kick drum next, because that's a little bit more, but it's not as much as like the hi-hat. So. After that, I added the open hi-hat. I wanted to keep it simple again. Like, you know, keep it a very similar pattern. And then all led up to the hi-hats, which I really like in this. And I started off just doing a simple, like, then just adding some little effects throughout, or like little trills or whatever throughout. So after that part, I added in the bongo and the riser. Barely hear the bongo, but you know. I love the riser. It does so much. So then after that, I was like, all right, cool. I feel like it's getting there, but I feel like it's still missing something, right? So that's when I went and I added a guitar part. Okay. So this is the first attempt. So first of all, shout out to my dude. You can follow him on Instagram at Snide Maximus, right? So it's SYNDMAXIMUS, right? I'll put that in the description. You can follow him. Great guitarist, great guy, really ambitious kid. So I like working with him. But anyway, he was the one who ultimately ended up playing the guitar part. But I came up with this melody after like this part. So this is me playing it. So, as you can tell, it's a little sloppy. It's alright, but it's not the best playing. So I was like, yo, you should come play this for me, man. So yeah, you know, he nailed it. And then when he was here, we also added in 2 little spots just to add a little bit more variation, and this really helped the beat come together as a whole. Then the high, So that really helped everything like come together. I felt like there was that one missing part, and I felt like that really glued everything together and made it seem like a full idea. So then once I had all the pieces, I created the flow for everything, you know. I was thinking, you know, hook first right here, then whatever. Then it goes, after it breaks down, it goes into the second guitar part. And it just keeps like getting a little bit more different. Also with like the variations and stuff, the little cuts when I'm doing certain stuff, you know, take the kick drum out here. With this hi-hats like halfway through. So yeah, with that, and then also that part that we just played as well, I was using a repeater. So basically what that does is I added a little effect, like a high pass, low pass filter, and then pushed everything a quarter of a bar, right? And that's with it being 159 tempo and hitting at the 2 every time. If it was like normal and the snare was hitting at the 1 and 3, then it would be 78.5, yeah. But anyway, and it'd be pushing it a eighth. Just pushes it back, but it gives it like it changes up the flow a little bit with how it goes. So, you know, obviously you heard the normal flow. So this is with the effects. So just, you know, just little things like that to add variation. And then using the same repeater effect right there, it kind of like foreshadowed the main switch up in the song. So like this one I didn't switch keys or anything. So I just did this little effect and basically ran a repeater for all of these, okay? That shifted everything except the guitar parts and the drums. So the guitar parts and the drums were still playing normal, but the repeater was pushing everything a quarter bar back, right? And it actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting. So yeah, let's give it a listen. Way back to so yeah, my like also with that I did different for the low pass and high pass. Like for the main keys, I didn't do it at all. It plays pretty much the same thing. I did a little bit, but for this choir, I really affected it, and it's totally switched up the vibe, and I like how it turned out. Especially right here. Yeah. And I like how you can hear the transition. And with this, the synth drop effect also sounded cool. But anyway, that's just how I made the beat. You can check out the whole beat in the description. I'll have the link to the beat. I'll even probably put it right here or right here. Put it right here. I'll put it right here. Yeah, so you know, I like this beat a lot. I like when it's all just straight music, you know. I don't know. Like I didn't take a sample from something that was already recorded or something like that. It's just straight music, you know. So I just like when it's drums like that and it's creating like a whole idea, and it's always switching up a little bit. It's like bouncing off each other, and like it's simple, like you said. It's only, you know, what, 15 tracks. Like it's really not that much. But anyway, thanks for checking out the video. I appreciate you if you're still here. But yeah, let me know what you think of the beat in the comments. You know, if you liked it, especially what you didn't like about it, maybe, or what you think I could try later another time. But also check out my new beats and let me know which ones you're feeling. I'm gonna make a post and try to do a poll. So follow me on Instagram to vote on my poll, so you can. Cause I'm gonna try doing a breakdown each week of a beat from the week before that I drop. So that'd be super cool if you can vote. You know, whatever. But yeah, make sure to subscribe. Tune in later. Anyway, my name is Lomo from Lomo Music TV. I hate saying my name, but we're here. Just playing. But, yep. Peace.